And we start this block day with a bit of lighthearted fun in our patriotic observance. We are live in the New Media Studio here at beautiful Valley High School, and this is Falcon Flash. And good morning, students and staff. Today is Tuesday, April 16th. For our patriotic observance, we are looking at one of the biggest actors in the history of Hollywood with a tip of a hat and a happy birthday to the iconic Charlie Chaplin.
I don't think anyone's been as famous as Charlie Chaplin. He transcended all boundaries.
On April 16, 1889, Charles Spencer Chaplin was born to music hall entertainers in London, England. After his parents separated, his mother was committed to an asylum, forcing Chaplin and his brother to fend for themselves.
Chaplin entered the stage at about the age of 13, thanks to his brother Sidney, who was several years older and had already gone to the stage. He hadn't created his tramp character yet, but he was really a gifted comedian.
At 19, Chaplin joined the Fred Carnot pantomime troupe, and during a tour of the United States, he landed a film contract with Mack Sennett's Keystone Film Company.
Sennett saw Chaplin on stage when he first appeared in New York back in 1910, and 3 years later, when Chaplin was back in the United States, Sennett sent him a telegram saying that he wanted him to come join the movies for the then incredible sum of $150 a week.
After appearing in at least 36 movies for Keystone, Chaplin moved to the S&A Company in 1915 and rose to fame with films such as A Night Out, The Champion, and The Tramp.
It was really at S&A and the films he made there that he became a megastar. And more importantly, Chaplin took total control of making the films. He didn't just act in them. He wrote them. He directed them. He produced them.
At 26 years old, Chaplin signed a contract with the Mutual Company for $670,000 a year, making him one of the highest paid people in the world.
As an actor, he's without peer, and he's really the consummate performer. His performances are, of course, honed by hours and hours of rehearsal.
In a bid to gain more control over his work, Chaplin and 3 major stars formed United Artists in 1919. 2 years later, he released The Kid, which became the second highest grossing film of the year.
The Kid was an amazing film because it was truly autobiographical. Charlie was abandoned by his mother, put into a workhouse. And this was the story of the tramp finding an abandoned child, raising him as his own. And then in the end of The Kid, Charlie returns the kid, played by Jackie Coogan, to his mother. And I always thought that was, in a way, Charlie trying to fix his own childhood.
During the 20s and 30s, Chaplin made a succession of hit films, including The Circus, which won Chaplin a Special Academy Award.
The Gold Rush, The Circus, City Lights, and Modern Times is probably the peak of Chaplin's career. He had slowed his output just so he was producing films at the pace that he wanted, and it was a very solid time for him.
In 1940, The Great Dictator saw the final appearance of the tramp. Although nominated for 5 Academy Awards, the film's left-wing politics raised a red flag with the U.S. government, and by 1952, Chaplin's U.S. visa was revoked.
The Great Dictator was released in 1940 at a time when we had not declared war yet. And so for many isolationist and conservative politicians in this country, they considered Chaplin a warmonger because he was advocating the United States getting involved in World War II.
Chaplin returned to the U.S. to receive an honorary Oscar in 1972. In 1975, he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth, and 2 years later, on December 25th, Sir Charles Chaplin died in his sleep.
Charlie Chaplin's so relevant today because he still inspires people. And those moments that he created are so iconic. The globe dance in The Great Dictator, the bread roll dance in The Gold Rush. They're just legendary moments that will live throughout history.
All right, shows what a sense of humor can get for you. One of the highest paid people in the world at his time. Wow. And here's Solace now today. Come see you free. We don't pay you at all to be a co-host here, but he's got today's Falcon Flash. Take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Rosema. Good morning, Falcons. Here's today's Falcon Flash. Bible Club meets today at lunch in 10-1. Pizza lunch will be provided and all are welcome. Attention, all students, including your graduating seniors who are planning on attending the OCC selection-free STEM classes this summer, including robotics and 3D game development. There's also a course on coding and 2 to prepare either high school or incoming college freshmen for the rigorous of calculus. See the flyer in your Falcon Flash classroom for more information and to sign up. Since today is all about periods 1 through 5, you should know that tomorrow will be the opposite of that, and we will be back here live and start off the day from period 2, followed by period 4 and 6. Now here's Ms. Gibbs.
Congratulations to sophomore Oscar Martinez. Oscar was selected from a national pool of applicants to attend the Congressional Hispanic Caucus Institute in Washington, D.C. for 1 week this summer, where he will meet other like-minded high school students from the Latino community to develop their leadership skills and civic engagement. In other higher ed news, the B&D Towing Scholarship is due to me today by 5 p.m. UC Riverside will be on campus tomorrow for all 9th through 11th graders who would like to hear about their programs and majors. That'll be tomorrow at lunch. This is the right time to begin thinking about college. If you would like to go to that presentation, you can come get a front of the line pass tomorrow at break or at lunch. We will also have a number of college access programs in Valley Alley at lunch tomorrow for all 9th through 11th graders who are interested in receiving support for their college dreams. Seniors, if you are going to Santa Ana College, you may have received a permission slip from your English teacher for the April 22nd field trip. Be sure to get all your signatures this week. If you did not get a permission slip, you are either going on the May 13th trip or you still need to see me to sign up for your next trip. And sophomores taking AP courses, you will have your AP assembly today at 1:30 in the auditorium. Be on the lookout for your release notification. Brian.
Thank you, Ms. Gibbs. On Saturday, 4 of our Falcon track and field members were accepted to compete in the prestigious Orange County Championships. Mariela Arambolo finished 16th out of 50 runners in the Frostoff 400-meter race. She also raced in the Frostoff 800-meter race, along with Jasmine Escobar, who hit a new personal record of 2 minutes and 39 in the 800-meter. Luis Santana finished first place in his heat in the Frostoff 200 meters with the new personal record of 24.6 seconds. And Jose Magana raced the varsity 800 meter, and as well as the varsity seated 1 mile which means he qualified to race against other 28 best runners in the Orange County, and he was the only underclassman in the race. He finished 13th place out of 29, and he set a new personal record of 4 minutes and 23 seconds, which is the fastest mile time by a Valley High School student since 1996. Keep up the great work, Falcons, and good luck on Thursday against Magnolia. Congratulations to the boys JV team and varsity team for another great win last night. The JV team beat Magnolia in 3 sets and still holding on to second place in the league with a record of 5-2. Keep up the great work, guys. Meanwhile, the varsity team continues continues their hot streak by defeating the Sentinels in the 3 straight set. Jason Bermudez led the charge with 16 kills and was assisted by Ryan Cebolla, Sejong, and Ivan Mata. Come support the Falcons as they take on Catella on Wednesday. The frost-off starts at 3:15, JV at 4:30, and varsity at 5:45. Please come to support the boys as they seek to continue their win streak. And here's Gabby for some information.
Hey, Falcons. Just a quick reminder to those students who are trying to join ASB. We are starting campaigning today. So if you're running for any position such as president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, please make sure to stop by the ASB to sign a paper, making sure that you agree to the rules. Good luck, Falcons.
And that's it for today's Falcon Flash. And remember,
Falcon Fever, catch it!